Once we've actually done the pre-masking, then the kind of the easy part, if you will, there's a couple of different ways we want to do this. One is just a dry method, in which I'm going to actually just take this, I'm going to actually eyeball this just to the top of my board here, just so we have some idea what's going on. And then I'm going to squeegee this out. So if you think of this as, for instance, your car body or a sign that you're doing, squeegee it out and then just peel back pre-mask. Give it a quick burnish. And you've now successfully transferred your vinyl onto your sign or the car body or whatever else you're using, window, etc., whatever your substrate happens to be, coroplast, etc. One of the questions we get asked frequently is how to position the vinyl graphic onto, for instance, a car body where you're trying to get it, make sure that you're getting it straight and whatnot. In this case, what we're going to do is use a slip solution. It's usually 1 capful of dishwashing detergent, or soap rather, to typically 1 gallon of water. So we'll just spray the surface. If you think about this as a car body, I've got a couple of little marks on the board for positioning. So if I want to take my graphic and go ahead and basically kind of just eyeball it, the slip solution lets me kind of get it in position to where I need to be, make sure that it's straight. If you tried doing this when it was dry, it'd be very, very difficult to do. But you can see the slip solution allows me to move it a little bit, position it the way I want it. I'm only using a up and down tick mark, if you will. Now once I get it there, I can go ahead and squeegee it out. And one way to even help release the pre-mask is by spraying it, getting that nice and wet. And then now we should be able to just go ahead and release it off. And if I've done some good pre-planning, we should have a reasonably straight decal for your sign or vehicle. Another question we frequently get asked is whether or not you can create a multicolor graphic. So in this case we have a base film, a blue base film, if you will, and we're going to just go ahead and would like to put another color on top of it to create a multi-layer decal. So again, what we're going to do, we've actually put our base down already. We're going to use some more of the slip solution. And you'll notice what we've done is incorporated in the graphic our registration points, so that when we go ahead and actually pre-mask this, we can go ahead and line up the registration points directly, and that will center our graphic. Makes it easier to go ahead and make sure everything is all lined up. You can see the slip solution helps a whole lot in this kind of application. Just take our squeegee again, get it to where you're comfortable. And if we want to loosen up the pre-spacing, squeegee that out, or wet it down rather. Make sure that's seated properly. And we've got a nice centered 2-color logo. If you were doing a 3-color, you could go back and do it the same way. Just add another layer on top. Your final wrap up, once you've removed the registration marks, and you've squeegeed down the vinyl. What you want to do obviously is wipe it off, get your surface nice and clean. That way your customer, either the vehicle or the banner, looks really sharp, really nice. If you do happen to get some air bubbles, there's a couple of things that you can do. Take your pick tool and you can just pierce it just like you would with wallpaper, squeegee it out, or just a lot of times what will happen is the sun will just go ahead and dry it out. Eventually it'll seat down very nicely and you'll have a nice solid graphic. In conclusion, again, basically some of the steps, you're going to take it from the design stage to the cutting stage to the weeding stage, the pre-masking stage, and finally the application. And again, it's great for a home-based business. Everybody has friends, relatives, associates that you can go ahead and do work. They're always looking to have some signage done. Your upfront costs are minimal. You have a wide range of materials to use, everything from translucent vinyls to opaque vinyls, reflectives. You can do translucent vinyls on windows, window films, for window graphics, etc. So you can get very creative. So all of those people out there that have a creative streak in them, this is a great business to get into, again, at a minimal cost to you. This is Mike from American Sign Products, and I hope you have a great day.